3 years. And I would recommend Pathway to Purity, but I wouldn't recommend it for everybody. If you're serious about God and if you're serious about staying pure and living a holy life and growing in God, then I recommend Pathway to Purity. But if you're not serious, I don't recommend it for you.
My name is Shade Howden, and I have been committed to purity for 2 years.
I committed to purity 5 years ago.
For 2 years.
For 2 years, 1 year.
So how did our purity retreat get started? My children were around the age of puberty, and I realized it was time to have that talk with them regarding the changes that they will be experiencing in their bodies and the changes that they will be experiencing in their lives. And I wanted to communicate to them on a regular basis, or in a very frank way, how to approach life going forward, because this is such a transition. So I started to look around to see what resources were available, because I actually tried to talk to my daughter. I tried to get her a book from the library, and she wasn't having that. So I had to be more creative and come up with other ways of approaching the subject and talking to her and her brother, who they're very close in age. And I came across this purity program and purchased the Passport to Purity kit, and decided that I would take them through the program. But then at the same time, I realized that there were other parents with children of the same age in our congregation who would have to be having the same conversations with their children as well. So this great idea came: why don't I just have a one-time weekend with all the young people in our church and just talk to them at one time, so all of them will be on the same page as to what's happening with them and how they should go about approaching this period in their lives. How did it grow to what it is today? After a while, those people who participated in the first purity retreat that we had, they would come back to me and say, "Oh, we need a refresher course. Can we do it again? We are facing challenges at school, and our peers are just into so much stuff that we just want to be reminded of, what we should be doing or how we should handle ourselves." And at the same time, I had other parents coming to me and saying, "Oh, Sister Joan, my daughter is approaching a teenage and puberty, and my son is approaching too, and they have to get what the other young people got." And so that just propelled us into having another purity retreat for those who are just coming in and making the commitment, and do a refresher for those who did commit the year before. And we just kept growing by word of mouth, one parent telling the other parent, and we get people from other churches who don't have that kind of a retreat in their churches, and they want their children to participate in it, because everybody wants good for their children. So we've just been growing by word of mouth, one parent to another. As we continued, those in our church who have participated in it and see how helpful it is, they wanted to find out if we would want to extend to other churches, because they're seeing things that with other young people that they know they wouldn't do because of what they've been taught in our purity retreat. And so I decided to reach out to one or two churches, and last year we had a large number from different churches that attend, Church of God churches, Catholic churches, and UPC churches that attended. And so we're quite a big group now.
Passport to Purity have been a great program for our young people. It's good for the church to take that initiative to really educate our children and bring them to the awareness of, things that they would have otherwise learned from the wrong sources, and so it's a moment of, frank talk. We don't hide anything, we don't ban anything, we don't put anything under the table. We put everything on the table as to, the dangers out there and all the temptations out there as young people. I challenge you, let your young people, your children, attend this program, and they will totally be challenged and learn a lot that will equip them for life. When I was a young person, a teenager, I wish I had these opportunities available for me. I never did, and I had to learn a whole lot of things the hard way.
As a parent, I send my boys them to many activities, many places, but for the past 4 years since they started, there's no money can come in front of me sending them to Passport to Purity.